Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, June 18th of 2024. I'm Giovanni Benincourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. Now, today's session, we're going to be taking a look, obviously, at the markets, like always. In regards to the news, well, we've been seeing how, time every single day, time after time, we are already looking at and trying to anticipate when will the Fed cut rates, if they're going to cut rates or not. But let's just assume today that is not on obviously everybody's mind. Let's just take a look at market fluctuations for today. Indeed, we're seeing that the Nasdaq is in a completely overbought territory. All right. So yesterday we did kiss the 20,000 marker for the Nasdaq. The anticipation for today will be that it trades above it and perhaps comes back towards and rebounds, or it could also just trade towards it, touch it again, and then do the same token as yesterday, which it retreated and closed below it. Now we could also just trade sideways from here, or the market could trade lower. If that's the case, let's just assume that we could probably find some support at yesterday's open, or between yesterday's open and yesterday's low wick. Okay, so we have those scenarios for the Nasdaq. As far as the S&P 500 goes, well, the S&P 500 it reached that 5,500 level. I mean, actually today it opened with a very strong gap up. Okay, as you can see here. Now, this could mean the beginning of a new trend. Now, a new trend, just you might say, are we not already in a uptrend? Okay, well, this could be the beginning of a downtrend if we saw, we're talking about a new trend. Can the markets continue to move higher for any particular reason? Well, apparently that's what it's doing. So let's just assume that the market, it will need to close this gap. And let's just analyze how big of a gap do we have. So yesterday the market closed at 5,478, right? 5,478. And the gap up opened today at, so let's just say minus 5,547. So that's a 69-point difference. So let's just divide that by 2. That's 34.5. So 34.5 from where it opened, let's just do where it opened, because it did kind of fluctuate to higher to 5,553. We can do it two ways. Use the high of 5,553 minus 34.5 equals 5,518. So 5,518 somewhere around here. We can use this as our support level, meaning that the market could probably come and come towards it and close it, and from here it should do a reversal. So let's just raise our resistances levels to somewhere and just place that support level here. So will the market, when the market opens in the US in about 10 minutes, will the market open downwards and try to close it and then rebound from here? Now, technical analysis assumes or speaks about a breakaway gap, which is basically this what we have in here in front of us. So a breakaway gap implies that we are going to be seeing a new trend. Well, we're already in a higher trend. Yesterday, the last before yesterday, Monday and Friday were basically flattish days, and we had created a triple top and created an accumulation of it, and then therefore the breakout was to the upside. In favor, it did so. It broke them to the upside. That momentum or that volume behind that trade, behind that fluctuation, took us today to open with a gap up. Now, a gap. What does a gap really means? Well, a gap in this void or empty space means that there were no positions trading. Nobody was trading around here, and the market, the next market fill, when the market opened, it was up here. So there was a very strong purchase, for the market to fluctuate and open around here, because this is where the position was placed. So again, for those people that opened their trades and left it overnight, today they're very happy. Okay, so one way for us to analyze this will be, let's see if the market will come down towards it a bit to kind of close the gap, and that's why we have find the kind of the middle point from the high that was created. We could also do it from the open where it was created. So if we do it from the open where it was created, 5547 minus 34.5, that would be 5,512. All right, Yahoo, just a few ticks below, so 512, somewhere around here. So that's why they just used this high from here, this moment. All right, so we are already obviously in just completely new territory, all-time highs, and not. So how much further can we go? We will just use the best way for us to do it is just use psychological round numbers. So let's just use the first one at 5,560, okay, and then the first one and the second one we can use another 20 points above that, so 5,580. Let's see if those places will be met today. So yep, this breakaway gap implies that a momentum or a continuation to the upside is in favor. Okay, but again, let's see if the market will close it. As far as the Dow Jones goes, or yesterday, again, it did kind of fluctuate to the downside, but it quickly also retreated and closed in the green. So mostly all of them did close in the green, all the indices closed in the green. Crude oil, it fluctuated towards the 80 marker. It kind of ticked lower, but now is recovering. So 81 bucks is going to be our resistance, and let's bring our puppy of the support to this double bottom around here that was created. So that's a support for it. So I said cautiously optimistic, bullish with crude oil. So again, cautiously optimistic bull buying crude oil. Nat Gas is looking to do some nice movement to the upside. Tonight is going to be that resistance or our target. So, and they just leave at 260 the support. So buying Nat Gas. Gold 2,300 is the support for gold, and let's just bring down our resistance to this level. Gold can get. I'm just looking at gold, looking to consolidate really between this right here. Anything as it trades towards the upper to the resistance level, we could probably just pick up above ahead to a pullback, and then perhaps do a move to the upside, or we could continue trading downwards and do perhaps a reversal and then find a nice movement to the upside, or it could just continue to trade and break that 2,300 psychological support level for it, and let's see if that will be the case for it. Sorry about that, but yeah, right now I'll be out of gold, and then we have silver. Let's take a look at silver. The market about to open in 5 minutes. All right, so silver just doing another push to the downside. So I'm gonna bring down my support to 28 bucks. Psychological round number again. I like those numbers. 30 is the resistance for silver. Let's see if something will happen. Copper, I did say yesterday to sell copper, so I'm still with copper. So 430 is gonna be the target for today for copper, particularly in a sell-off mode. 450 is a resistance level for copper. So Bitcoin has taken a nice plunge yesterday. It kind of recovered, but then quickly again it just kind of almost fell close flattish. Today is continuing with a movement to the downside. So let's just use 64,000 or somewhere around here as our support and bring down our resistance to yesterday's high wick. So continue with the momentum of selling Bitcoin. It could rebound it can rebound strongly. Currencies are looking to stay modestly strong. Let's see if the euro will continue to trade above that 107 marker. So I'm going to put my resistance right around 107.77, and then the pound is pounding its way. Let's see. Yesterday we made a double bottom, so let's use that as a support, and let's just use the high wick of Friday's fluctuation. And the dollar index is below 105, so let's just bring our resistance to 105.200, and let's bring our support to somewhere 104.700. So let's see what will happen. That's it for me today. Have a great trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.